People believe my dad was a demon. They say his love for science had made him a monster, a threat to humanity. But to me, he was a great scientist, a hero for his child. Hi everyone, my name is Jessica White. I live with my mom and don't know where my father is. Most probably he is dead. According to the FBI, he is a high-profile criminal whose location to us can't be revealed. I'm 17 years old now, but when they took my father away, I was only 5. I was born with rare lung disease. It was so unusual that scientists didn't bother to spare their time for it. My father was a pharmacist. His love for me made him work day and night. Mom tells me how he used to spend hours in his labs for me. How could a small lab of his has brought fortune to me? The lack of equipment and the experimental machinery didn't lessen his passion to discover a drug for her daughter. But he needed the funding to work on the drug. He approached authorities, but they rejected his ideas. To them, it was a total waste of time. The big pharmaceutical companies rejected his idea on the basis of business loss. I remember how he used to extract blood from my veins. It would hurt me, but after every extraction, he used to give me candy whenever I cried due to pain. Then my blood had to be dried along the glass slides. Test tubes were being used to mix different chemicals with my blood. It was out of common people's understanding of what had taken place in the city. The sudden deaths of the most critical persons in the country started. It included politicians, scientists, well-reputed judges, and teachers. News channels were shouting loudly. They thought aliens had attacked or some rival country had spread viruses or something. There was a little thing common between me and those who died. I was having the same disease which caused their death. Now, the well-known brains of the medical field started working on the disease. My dad came forward as a hero. He presented his findings on the disease. Soon, a medicine to cure the disease was discovered. Now, I don't have to suffer anymore. My life has become normal. It was the weekend. We were watching a movie. Surely, science fiction as my father loved. Someone knocked on the door. Before my mother could open the door, it was smacked into pieces. An agent came forward and revealed his identity. It was an FBI agent. He was about to ask something, but before he could do so, my father ran. But what could he do? The force had already surrounded our house. They apprehended him. My mother was shouting. Her tears were rolling across her cheeks. She was asking, "What has he done?" But no answer. They dragged him out of the house. The handcuff presented a horrible scene to me. Locking him in a black truck, they purred away in no time. Later we discovered that the deaths caused weren't an attack from aliens. Instead, my dad was behind it. He planned and shifted a virulent form of my disease to them, which caused their deaths and attracted the attention of scientists to work on the medicine, to discover a drug for me.